Okay, I'll make this is another additional video about the this Android entity that start to hack into my right hand side. One of the reasons he does, he, she, I don't know. Well, you never see them. They're always hiding in their rooms or whatever, Now, before I go to, there's a friend of mine I go to see where the area that I lived in. Now, this friend is a very good friend of mine. We are from the same country. Now, previously, they all know about my struggle. So when I go in there, they got into this mood of feeding me and giving me stuff or whatever. And she even gives me money. She previously buy me phone. She's a very good friend of mine. She's like a big sister kind of thing. So what this entity does is to connect to her. When she connect to her, I go in there, she give me food. It means the Android that is connected to her, the entity that's connected to her is giving me food and doing all these things for me. Now, that put me in automatic debt, according to this manipulative corruption and this illusion that we live in. Now, that put me in debt automatically. So in order for me to pay, and this debt will be holding my head. Now, in order for me to clear this debt, she has to get a payment. She has to get a payment from me, that is. And this payment involves taking the skills that I have and giving it to my friend to pay my friend, because there is a debt in there, a false debt. Because she gave me stuff before out of the goodness of her heart. She's a good woman, okay? And she knows my struggling. I didn't tell them that I'm a targeted individuals, but they know my struggle. So they help me. When they see me, they say, oh, this woman, like I say, buy me a phone before, or she does things for me. So what an Android does is, what they do is to stop me from driving. This is not the first attempt. They try to get, everything is a frequency, like everyone know, all the targeted individuals know everything is a frequency. The frequency that enable you to drive, they're trying to rob me of this frequency and giving it to this friend of mine who is a driver, but she's not a very good driver. She's got a car, and I believe there was some issues with her driving. So by taking the driving skills and giving it to this woman, they're stealing energy. Do you know how energy stealing comes in? Giving it to this other woman. This woman also need to be in alignment. To be in alignment, she needs to go and learn to drive. Now, whatever they do, God opened my eyes to it, right? So I went to this town, I went to this woman who is also a Christian, who they get under her radar. By this woman start telling me, oh, if you don't do certain stuff, the kingdom of heaven won't open. I'm thinking, how do you even know this? And I'm thinking, there is another car just passed by saying Iceland free delivery and kind of thing. This vehicle also come into my estate frequently. I don't know what it actually means. So if I type into Gematria, it will tell me something. Okay, going back to the story of trying to get disable my capability of driving and give to someone else as a debt because they give me food, I visit their house or whatever. I went to this place and this woman was learning to drive, and I'm thinking, hang on a minute, she passed her test, she knows how to drive. I know she's not a good driver like me, and I'm not saying that's with contempt of any sort. I'm not saying that's in any derogatory way whatsoever. It is just how things are. Now, I saw this woman, but luckily, this was the week they tried to take my car off me. They have taken my car off me because it turned out the car insurance didn't go through. So I was driving around with no insurance. And to tell the truth, part of me was aware of it. But then I'm thinking to myself, oh, leave it till tomorrow, leave it tomorrow, leave it tomorrow. And then I never did it. So the police stopped me, took my car off me. The people who come to take my car of me, these people are angry. I'm not even sure whether they are human or not, but this red face, this anger, I'm thinking, I don't like to see that kind of anger. It makes me greatly uncomfortable because I'm not an angry person. I like to be cheerful and just get on with my life. Whatever. They took my car off me, and I was like, I did everything in my power. The little money I have in my account was gone. I paid £150 to get my car out And then my car insurance, when I went to insure a car to make it legal again. Now, the previous proposed insurance was 500 something pounds that I thought was going out of my account. Now, previous to that, my car insurance should actually be 300 pounds, 350 pounds. I have been driving for over 10 years. I have a no claim bonuses as well on my insurance. So what the Android did is it generated to stop me from driving, to forcefully make this vibrational match. It generated me over £1,000 payment for car insurance. And now usually I would have said, oh no, I don't have that money, I stop, therefore I don't drive. Bang, I'm in the same vibrational match with this entity. So I'm thinking, I said, okay, fine. God is a provider, and he has always provided, and he will find a way. Now, I went ahead and took out this policy. It is incorrect. It is invalid. It is not righteous. It is not true. But it is how it is. I'm in a situation I need to get from A to B. The place I am, a war is waged on me because these people don't have a way with me. They're not Christians. They absolutely hate Christianity. But I also believe that this is also part of my doing. I believe God answers my prayers, and this is an issue for these people. And another contributing factor is jealousy is a contributing factor. Now, do you think a righteous person is jealous? A righteous person is not jealous. Jesus is not jealous. He's not. I will say that he's... Maybe if he will be jealous, he will be like... I haven't seen anywhere in the Bible where Jesus will covet other people's blessings. Now, what is happening to me is my blessings have been coveted. And every sort of like blessings I got is been coveted through this... there is a person, a fucking idiot, who came into my estate that I was put in with a fucking... a Tesla. This idiot was laughing, and yeah, you know yourself, it was laughing, he was being not humble, okay? This in turn created jealousy for this thing that wanted to kill me and wanted to drag me in poverty or whatever. And now he's kind of like, anyway, this is to my understanding anyway. There is a jealousy in there of the blessings that I have in the realms of the spirit, that is. In the realms of the spirit. Now this person comes in, and this out of jealousy, they try to sabotage me, take my car away, increase my insurance, take my driving skills away because my friend, I owe her because she gave me food to eat. And I also entitled to inheritance that I have. They withheld that and turned it into politics and all sorts. So in reality and in truth, I'm not really poor, nor am I incapable of driving, nor is my car insurance over £1,000. It has all been put together and lied and sort of like mixed up and making things up. And it's quite amazing to see how the whole thing unfolds, really. And yeah, I don't know what to say, but it's a very, very jealous spirit, incredibly jealous of whatever blessings of wealth that I have in the realm of the spirit. He just doesn't want me to have it. And I'm the type of person, if I'm blessed, everyone I know will be blessed through me in Jesus' name. I will give, I share. Well, even if I don't have, I will share. So now this entity is trying to enforce homelessness. Okay, I've talked about this. This is taking my car of me, and also my benefit. I realize that my benefit is not paid into my account. This is again to force to make a vibrational match that I have absolutely no money, which I have, by the way, is all withheld by force. I don't even know how they do this, but it's lies. It's not true. Please, it's not true, and I don't agree with it. It's a lie. Everything you put together is not my life. It's a lie. I understand that I make this thing possible myself by taking the path perhaps that I'm not supposed to take. But it's a lie. Does that justify you to lie and bend things and manipulate things? So this is the life I am living now. Is kind of one ridiculosity after another. One ridiculosity after another, manipulating people around me. I went to see a family members of mine where it's sort of like emphasis has been put on for me to pray. People are calling me from back home, West Africa, saying all these things are happening to me because I left the path. Part of me believes that, but part of me also thinks that, okay, maybe that's not entirely true, you know? Part of me is starting to think that Abrahamic God, the Christian God and the Muslim God is the same God. Is that the deviation comes in the Christ being the Son of God on the Christian path, and Christ being a Prophet Isa on the Muslim path, and the lack of belief in Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. I have great respect for Muslim religion. My father is a Muslim. I was born into a Muslim religion. So it's kind of like this emphasis. My family members think all this is happening to me. Satan is taking me for a ride. And part of me believe this. But the android coming in, when I pray, last time what happens? I'm thinking, okay, listen. They said, oh, you don't listen. I'm thinking, okay, they will say you don't listen, you don't listen. Maybe this is a pride thing. Listen, pray. Put your feet down and pray. I pray, what happened? There was a dig on my right hand side. I believe this was an android trying to get in, because I believe that praying the Muslim path, I believe it opens a gate for this entity to get in, and this is why it has been enforced. This is what I am under impression on. I also went to last time I prayed to Christ. I read the Bible and prayed to break the altars, in the name of Jesus. Let them break by the fire of the living God. I prayed so hard, and I believe I break some altars. What happens when I go to bed? I had something cut in, access my sexual energy to create some connection. I believe this connection has been established. I don't know. I don't know why it is for, but this entity comes in and access my sexual energy. It's sort of like touching you in your dreams, you know, kind of thing. I lay down, and target individuals, we don't sleep very well. We are kept awake. Even if the maximum sleep I have a night, it would be like 1 hour sleep. I'm kept awake just to keep the program going on. The things I'm supposed to do, I don't do. It's just continuous distraction. And I try to fight it. But it's just getting other people in. People get angry. You can see them getting angry. Now, because this entity has possessed some people to force me to pray, to say I must pray. It's this anger coming. I'm thinking, why? God is not forceful. Righteousness is not forceful. Righteousness is just... It just is. Just like Christ said, I am. Or God said, I am. It's not forced, but the situation with me is, every situation with me seems like it's forced. So yeah, this is what is happening now, is to steal my blessings, the process, to penetrate, steal my blessings and give it to someone else. Anyway, I'll leave it up to that for now. I'll get myself into some things, guys. Acorn, I'm definitely possessed with one. And I've read a book about an entity called an Eregoras. Eregoras is an entity that is created by an occultic people who feed this true prayer. And this book is trying to say, I will put the name of the book either in my discussion session or under this video. Eregoras is an entity that is fed through the general belief of that system. For example, this book is indicating that Christianity have an Eregoras that is fed through prayers of Christian, through the belief system, and also the Muslim also have a Eregoras, but this entity believe that the Muslim Eregoras is stronger than the Christian Eregoras. He indicated that there was a time where the Christian want to destroy the Muslim Eregoras. I can't remember, I think the Mark Stammer or something Stammer, I can't remember the name of the writer, but I will put it below. I read this book and it makes sense to a certain extent, but me being me, I'm thinking, okay, but now this force of illusion is crazy. It's absolutely bonkers, guys. It's just the illusion has been enforced on me beyond belief, absolute beyond belief. I will make this video. I will make a further video of the new kind of like the new path that is opening in my life, and I will try perhaps in the future and open a different channel and further discuss my experiences and what I go through and everything else in between. All right, I've talked a lot. I made about 3 different videos sitting in here, and I delete them all because my thinking is just like being messed around, whatever. Another thing I've been experiencing is that's like I don't get angry. I'm thinking, hand your anger and your frustration to Christ, hand it to Almighty. And what I've been experiencing is they've been putting radiation on my chest. I can feel this. My chest has been radiated to enforce this anger. It's false. Anything you have to enforce is false. I mean, God himself is my witness. Anything you have to enforce and force, God is not forceful. Righteousness and truth is not forceful. It just is. That's why God said, I am that I am. He just is. That's what I believe. And I will go with a path that enforces that rather than not enforce it, but it's just righteousness just is. You don't have to generate me a million bills. You don't have to increase my car insurance. You don't have to stole a frequency that I spent years learning. You don't have to stole my blessings and give it to someone else. It just is. Leave it as it is. There's a lot of illusion in this. We live in an illusion, and I pray that my destiny be fulfilled. That's my prayer now. And guys, keep me in your prayer. Thank you.